Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have. Ooh.
Hi, I'm Kez, and I'm playing Treasure, the Tiefling Fighter.
Well, as one of y'all got to pick.
Cole.
Oh, you know what? I'll go first. Hi, I'm Cole. I'm playing Olaroon Dawnseeker, the ASMR Paladin Warlock.
Hi, I'm Meg. I'm finding out that Cole doesn't know the direction that Westerners read in. And I'm playing Sarai Landir, the Eladrin Glamour Bard.
Rude.
Hi, I'm Eric, and I'm playing Sirach, the Horizon Walker, Arakocra Ranger.
Howdy, y'all. This is Maz. I'll be playing Talroth Oakenblade, Wood Elf Scout.
Yeah. Welcome back, Mars, with a new headset. Super excited for you and for us to hear you. It is going to be a good day. So, guys, a couple of quick announcements before we get into tonight. Cole, I think you have the biggest announcement of the day. Would you like to go ahead and make it for everybody?
Yeah. For some of you that have tuned in before, I run Storm King's Thunder on Tuesdays, and we have a ton of fun romping throughout Faerun. People are getting turned into puppets and getting their skin worn, and
that's
staging
by the
goblin
heroes.
and staging goblin uprisings. But tomorrow we are going to have a guest, a person that actually works with me at the Ye Old World Wrestling Entertainment. WWE NXT superstar Dio Madden will be guest playing on our stream tomorrow. So make sure to come check us out. We are going to have a great time. And I'm pretty sure we're going to probably scare Dio significantly with the way that our group plays. Especially if Lakashana decides to, interrogate some people again.
Did it work? Did we get what we needed? You're welcome. I'm not the one making flesh puppets.
To be fair, though, if it weren't for the flesh puppets, the atrocity of breaking the guy's knee and like tossing him off the edge would have maybe warranted a discussion.
We didn't toss him off the edge. We bamfed him home. Listen. Torture him. Tied him up, asked him some questions, broke his knee just for, insurance sake, and then sent him home along his way. It's not like we stabbed him to death like the other people. The bad guy.
Admittedly, I haven't watched a lot of this show, but all I know now is flesh puppets.
Yeah.
And that I don't know. I just feel like stabbing him is kind of the lesser of two evils in this specific situation.
Oh, Eric, you need to watch. It's hilarious and it's so much fun.
I do. But also flesh puppets?
Well, first of all, right now it's the only, pre-written module we're running, but it is also the most off the rails thing that is
And
happening. Yeah. So okay.
It's a lot of fun when they just go off and, like I said, staging goblin uprisings.
Yes.
They made a goblin Moses, Eric. They made a goblin Moses.
We did. Well, I did.
Let my people go.
So we're super excited to have Dio Madden with us on stream tomorrow night. Check that out. Same time, 7:30, 7:45 we go live. So that's gonna be awesome. Also, we are reaching out to some other streams, some people in different D&D spheres. Eric just threw his laptop computer in a fit of rage. No guest stars on the channel. Eric doesn't want any of them. But we've been reaching out to some people. We're hoping to start a a community-driven Eberron West Marches campaign, and I've also been working on some rules to maybe have some of our team members or patrons or people that are friends of the channel play a role play as the political movers and shakers of the world of Eberron, sort of in a mega game style, given that, you know, there are 13 nations, up to, closer to like 16 regions, but like 13 nations, 12, 13 drag-marked houses, other continents and countries, and all of these people competing for limited resources and in fear of a repeat of war. So I think I love D&D stories because they're very personal and they're very on the ground. And I also love the story of how one person can change fate. But there's also a bigger story happening a lot of times that people don't really get into, that like upper level, like politicking and things like that. So we're going to be looking at doing some of those stuff in the weeks to come. Other than that, that's all I got. Tomorrow night, Storm King's Thunder. We might do a talk back on Wednesday, prepping for Eberron. And then Thursday we've got Wildmount. We finished with the Dead Jarl's Fortress, and we're on to the city of Aor.
I killed a dragon!
You did kill the dragon. And we're on to the city of Aor, and then other things. Friday, Saturday, Dragon Age. We're talking about what to do with Midnight, so just to let you guys know. We know that we're a little behind on that, but we're making some adjustments for it. Let's get into it. Let's do the D's. Anything else before I move on? Did I forget anything? Oh, 30 patrons. Kez is going to dedicate some art for us. We're going to do a giveaway, full body color, no background. It's a beautiful piece. She's done it as a giveaway for one of our other viewers. It was a awesome one. We also put up, I believe, some content from Mars on the Patreon on there. We're going to try to crank out some more of those so that Wizards of the Coast doesn't end up putting out stuff that he's already worked on under a different name. I know, I'm sad for you too, Mars, but your stuff is awesome and there's still room for it.
Three things so far. 3 things I've had to scrap because they came out with Unearthed Arcana.
I know. I'm sorry, buddy. But we're gonna get that out for you guys. Let's do it.
In the words of Zuko, that's rough, buddy.
That is rough, buddy. We haven't gotten there yet, but I can't wait to go on my life-changing adventure with Zuko. So, super excited. Okay, so our adventure takes place in Lickdracht. It is a continent across the sea. It is a continent of myths, of legendary figures, of mortals that write their destinies in blood and acts of valor. It is an interesting place. A place that is distant from the continent of Rotom, where our last campaign was set. Our heroes work at the Magnus Exploratorium, a school of archaeology and anthropology dedicated to learning all they can about the continent of Lickdracht. And recently, the city of Dorian's Dawn, where the Magnus Exploratorium is, has been shut down. Their students being attacked on their return expeditions. Our heroes were hired by a war veteran known as Alvaro de Montes to discover who had been enacting these things. They disappeared at different points and then came back, I'm sure. Probably not by the time I finished this sentence, but I was trying to vamp for her. So they discovered that there is another adventuring party that is working for someone that is a member of the school faculty, facilitating and moving goods. They saw that some religious artifacts from Lickdracht, specifically the Cat Lord, a tabaxi god, were being moved to a port city bound for Rotom, ostensibly, they suspect. They also, last week, found out that some other goods were being given to the horde of lizardmen that had been leading these attacks against the students. And they also discovered some more pieces of information. Of the faculty that have strong ties to religious studies or antiquities, there were two teachers, professors, that came to mind. One was Rosetta Fike. She is the head of the College of Necromancy and Antiquity.
And famous inverter of birds.
Yes, famed inverter of birds, specifically for key-making purposes.
I mean, purposes, yeah.
I don't know. But she reverted the bird, too, so...
So much verting, really.
Yeah. The other one was Professor... I forget his first name. Alton Harold, I believe. Milton. Why not a Milton? I like that. Well, wasn't that last week? It's that this week. But Professor Harold, who is the who works for the College of Anthropology and is the head of their religion studies. You guys tracked down. Yep. You guys tracked down the lizard folk. You defeated them. You found what these adventurers had given them, and it seemed to be Pantheon artifacts, artifacts, tchotchkes, statues, emulations, busts, paraphernalia from the Pantheon of Rotom, the 15-god Quintantheon. We're going to pick up right there because 4 of our 5 team members were at that moment. So Ride will get you in just a few minutes. So you guys have just dispatched these lizard folk, and some of the adamantine masks are still present. One of them has had whatever sort of energy or magic that was in it discharged by Olaroon, I believe, smashing it in the face with his mighty sword. The other one still is lying on the shaman of the lizard folk. And as you guys are looking through the crates and things, you notice these are filled with, like I said, paraphernalia of deities from Rotom. What would you guys like to do?
First thing I'm going to do is get my dagger back.
Okay.
And start kind of sorting through pretty much everything. Like, if I find the mask, I'm just kind of yanking it off their face and just kind of tossing it into a pile.
Okay. You're going specifically through the bodies of the lizard folk you defeated?
Yeah, just kind of making sure they're not just playing dead.
Okay. I don't think any of you pulled any punches last week, so any of them that are down are legitimately dead or dying. And most of their gear is rudimentary, to say the least. It is made of animal bones, hides, some leathered scales sort of wrapped over heavy clubs. none of it is particularly well made. The largest of the lizard folk does seem to have a decent trident. It looks like the head of the trident is old, functional, something that was kept around, and they've kind of replaced the haft on it multiple times. It rattles a little bit, but you know, I believe from your experience last week, that it still stabs pretty good. So other than some clubs and javelins, these guys don't really have much metalwork, other than the trident and the two adamantine masks. One distinctly different with a I'll call it a crack, but adamantium is famously dense and difficult to crack. You suspect it had more to do with the releasing of that enchantment than the actual impact from the weapon. Yeah.
Could I go and meet with Luna Zevaletta?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Luna is making her way up as you guys are clearing through things, and she will look at you and say, "Actually, hold on. I remembered I have to. Oh, all right. Just going to. You all did very well. Who are you?
Well, we are up and coming solvers of problems. We work at the school. We are some of the people who take the students out on their adventures.
Yes, this is important. I am noticing you made it out past the guards. I hope this is an official capacity and not merely attempting to break and undermine the necessary lockdown.
I'm gonna lean in real close and be like, "Do you know Alvaro?"
She'll smile. Yes, I am aware of the Alvaro. Yes, I do know who he is.
We're working with Alvaro.
Why are you saying his name like that?
Well, I don't, maybe. Look, aren't we trying to be a little bit sneaky here?
As a matter of fact, we are. We are trying to be very sneaky, Mr. Blackbird.
Oh, that's right. I'm black right now. I forgot. Well, we're here on. We're investigating something with Alvaro, and he was worried because he said you kind of went missing and you hadn't been seen, so we kind of came here to find you.
That is very kind of you, and I must say that for a Kenku, you have a impressive variety of language. It is. I
was around a storyteller. She read books all day
and
in very specific passages,
and said the exact things you need to say to communicate. This is. I am. Oh, you are very good.
Just lucky, I guess.
So, yes, myself and my compatriot had been tracking some of these other adventurers that were moving these crates out of the city through an intricate series of sewers. They are very cautious. We did witness them slaughtering some of the unfortunate souls that they had deemed to pay to assist them in the movement. Tracking them through the night was most difficult, given the skillful subterfuge that their ranger friend employed. So I do not mind admitting my faults here when I say that they were almost got the better of me. So the when they split up past the river, my associate was the one who continued to track them, and I do hope that they are okay. I will send to them shortly, but we had tracked them back to town, and I decided I would attempt to follow these lizard folk, and luckily I came upon you all here.
You didn't by any chance see the handoff between the lizard folk and the other people, did you?
I did not see the actual handout. We caught the tail end when they were parting in different directions. But we saw them
And
within.
the other people, what were they parting with?
From what we could tell, nothing at this point. They did have a lead with them, but they took nothing from the lizardmen.
Okay.
While this is going on, can I start looking through the box? And
Yeah, I want to help Olaroon because I would personally like to start taking stock of what is in there and how much of what is in there, so that when we do get back to Alvaro, we've actually got a list, regardless.
Absolutely, yeah. It takes a little bit of time, but it is not terribly difficult. You guys search through the crates. None of them seem to have hidden stuff. You know what? Go ahead and make an investigation check, the two of you, just in case.
Yep. While they're doing that, I'll just pull out the special book that I have and start writing things down.
Awesome. Okay. So you're gonna ledger communicate stuff back? Awesome. Hold
Yep.
on.
I'll title it with avocado cream makes exceptional spread for toast.
Okay. Feels like a lie,
That's-
but we're going to accept it.
What was it you needed from us? Investigation?
Please,
Perception?
investigation.
Investigation. 17. I actually rolled well for Treasure. I think Mars's theory that these dice don't want to roll well for anybody but Treasure might be true.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. So the crates have nothing hidden in them. In the crates are mostly holy symbols of varying sizes and shapes. Some of them of statues, some of them of like the holy symbol that like you might put up on your wall, kind of like a I want to call it like a decorative plate or like a clock face or something along those lines, busts and things like that. As you are looking through them, Treasure, you coming from Jalen have seen a smuggler or two. And you do check the statues, especially for like false bottoms, or to see if any of these things are, stowing something else in them. The statues themselves are hollow, but they don't have anything in them, except they do seem to have a arcane mark placed on the inside of them. You guys can make Arcana checks to see if you can identify what that might be for.
Also, is there a way for me to appraise these statues and see if they're even real or replicas?
Okay. Yes. Make a.
I know it's weird because appraisal don't exist here in 5e, but
There should be like a mercantile tool set or something. I'll go give it. I'll give you a history check.
Okay.
If you're not proficient in history, go ahead and add your proficiency bonus. We'll call it like a feature of your background, knowing where you come from, and your
I
background.
am proficient though, so
Great.
let's see.
So just go for it.
My nat 20 for treasure, Professor Treasure, comes again.
Okay. So these are. You wouldn't call them fakes. They have all the markings and seem to be legitimate productions of the temples of Rodom. They are new. They are not old or ancient or anything along those lines. Especially the ones for Dylion. You know that those can at most be 70 years old. 75 maybe at the most. So these all look like they've been made in the past year or so. But they do have all of the like any good collection, there are certain features that you can tell the difference between like a knockoff handbag and a real one, right?
I mean, considering my background, I am well aware when somebody tries to pass off that fake Louis Vuitton to me.
Exactly. You Treasure absolutely does know. So no, these are legitimate. They are made from the temples. They have all the religiously approved depictions and features and details, and they are official. They are absolutely official, but they are not antiques or old in any real way. They don't have a tremendous amount of like street value. You can walk into pretty much any temple and they should have something to sell a worshiper for them to put up in their house. And we're sort of talking along those lines, maybe a step up from there. Things that a temple might contract to be made to decorate a temple with is actually what it seems like. They're a little big for houses, all of the depictions.
She tell the party, yeah, these are absolutely real. There's a little mark on the inside though. She gently passed that off to Saride or Sirach or anybody that can have a look inside. She's like, I think it's arcane. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really get the right angle on it, but I can tell you they're real. They're just not old.
Saride, even though you are not there, Clever Stitch is, and he is proficient in Arcana. If you are proficient in Arcana and you would like to make a roll for Clever Stitch, you may do so.
I am. Do you want me to use my stats? Or you want me to look his up?
Yeah, either way. I mean, whatever's easier. I don't suspect that they are tremendously different.
I don't know. I'm a lot smarter than he is.
All right, well, then I'll give you whatever one's better.
No! Damn, dice. This is why you don't buy your own opals, kids.
Yeah. I told you I buy you opals would change opals.
I am not proficient in Arcana, but I already rolled an Arcana check,
Sure.
which wound up being like a 12.
A 12? Okay.
Yeah.
So. Arcane Mark as a spell has a wide variety of uses. You don't... some of it's for authenticity or like a stamp or a maker's mark, things like that, but you suspect there's something more to these, but you're not quite sure what. They don't look dangerous. That much you can tell. It's not like a glyph of warding. It's not going to explode or anything like that.
I will tell the party. Well, I don't know exactly what it is, but we're not gonna blow up.
Olaroon coming in clutch. Yes, Sirach.
Can I tell, vis-a-vis my knowledge of tracking, if it's sort of like a bug.
Sure. Make a survival check.
All right, so that was a 17 on the dice, and I am bringing up my D&D Beyond profile.
Mm-hmm.
Skills, and we are at survival, which is a +5, so that's 22.
Okay. You are not 100% sure that that's what it could be used for, but if it were you, that's how you would attempt to use it.
So I don't necessarily know if this is how this is used, but like if I were gonna try to like track some people back to a specific place, I might put like a magical mark that I can, follow later. I'm not saying that is this, but I'm saying it could be. High wisdom, low intelligence?
So is there anything else you guys want to investigate with this, or are you guys ready to head back to town?
There's no way of knowing, like. So, are there? You said there are more masks in there, right?
So the masks that are in the crates are not adamantine masks. They are not of the adamantine scale. If there are any masks, it is specifically for, I think Panix has a mask as a big part of their dealings, as does Reberos, the death god. The visage of the dead is a part of his story, and so there are some of those, but they are not. There's very little in common with them as with the adamantine scale masks.
Okay. Then her name was Luna, right? Luna?
Yeah. Luna Zavaleta.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her. Luna, you said you weren't able to witness the handoff or anything of that nature.
We had missed it by only a few moments, so.
Okay. Do you happen to know? Did they mention a name at all of anybody of interest?
Not that I could tell. No, I am so sorry. There was nothing as far as the chit chat that we were able to hear between the two individuals as they traveled. There was mostly complaining about the wait and how they should not have killed the servants until after the delivery had been made. That was the prime point of conversation between them.
Is there a way for us to track where they came from? And perhaps that could at least give us an idea of where they are?
I could, yes, I could show you where they exited the city from. It is a sewer network that we could show you, and my partner Freya was attempting to keep an eye on them as they had made their return to town. So I would like to follow up and make sure that she is okay.
And I'll turn to the rest of the party and Treasure, Talroth, I know you guys have some reservations about being in town. But how do you feel about heading back?
I think as long as we're careful, like, I really can't speak. I can't make myself sound like a man, but what do you think, Talroth?
I mean, it is a bit of a gamble, but I mean, if we got to go back, we definitely got to go back. I mean, shit, if there was some way we can kind of magic treasure up to look different or sound different, that should definitely help. Because I know I can change my look up if I need to and kind of pass myself off as somebody else. But it's kind of harder with Goldie here. I mean, that's my main concern. If we can get her in, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I think my makeup is, for the both of you, the disguises that I did, I think they're foolproof and no one knows who I am.
If I remember correctly, you guys can re-roll them because it's after combat now, and you touch up your makeup jobs as needed. But I believe Eric's was the one that was
The lowest.
the lowest. Yeah.
Yours were
Talroth-
both like real good, and
Yeah.
then mine was not that good.
Yeah, Talroth and Treasure, you guys had some decent disguises. Most of the yellow gold skin is not showing at all. And if she pulls the bandana up, that's really the only that's really the only bit. Then it's just the eyes. Yes. Yeah. The demorness of the fan and the COVID mask.
COVID mask treasure over here.
Yes.
Like, watermelon mask.
Yes. The wedges.
But yeah, I would also pack up the two masks, like in separate bags to kind of keep them away from each other.
Okay.
And also just kind of bring the trident back with me.
Okay. Are you guys going to attempt to haul back this heavy sled of religious statues and tchotchkes?
Yes. If
Okay.
Treasure can, she absolutely will attach it to her belt and pull like the workhorse she looks like.
Okay, cool. Make a athletics check.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You are slightly slower pulling the sled, but other people you would have suspected to slow you guys down more. You know. So we're talking you're traveling, instead of traveling at like 15 feet around, you're doing like 25. Just like I said, slightly slower. But it's heavy shit. Like it's all statues and nonsense.
I got legs and thighs for days. I'm good.
You do. You guys never you know that she has hooves, but you never heard them like clip clop before. But she's like through there.
Olaroon will occasionally, like, if he sees her kind of having some trouble, he'll go around and just kind of like push a little bit as best he can with his spindly, slightly 13 strength arms.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll help push the cart too, just
Cool.
with what I can.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are helping her. She's please, Sirach.
Oh, I was just going to say I don't at all help push. I will definitely like point like this will be the easiest direction to go, but like pushing is not going to be something I'm helpful with.
He's in a managerial role.
You got to look out, right? I get it. Real quick, while you guys are heading back to town, are you taking the most direct route possible? Are you doing the fox and the hound sort of circle track that these people did on their way out, or are you doing anything to obscure the path and tracks left by this sled? Sirach.
I am taking Sirach's whatever he's pointing me in, and whatever he's telling me to do, that's what I'm doing.
Great.
I mean, I would say the other team has already left, like their ranger and other dude already left, and so I don't think we need to go on the same like roundabout path. We can just kind of head back, right?
Yep. Tell you what, make an intelligence check.
All right, getting all the good rolls out now. Intelligence will be a 16.
Yeah. So the other team of adventurers, not who you really have to worry about. The only people you may want to obscure your tracks from would be lizard folk. If they stumble across those bodies and see that their friends were killed and their package stolen, they may try to find where their package went.
So then I would say most direct route home, but I will obscure as best as I can our tracks and trails.
Awesome. Make a survival check for obscuring. Talroth.
Would it be possible? It's like I'm guessing we would have talked about this before we started just picking a direction and going. If that subject had come up, could I have taken the time to start hiding the bodies off the side of the road?
Sure. Make a let's make it a survival check as well. You're using
That'll be a 15 from me for survival.
nicely done. You're using the natural surroundings in an attempt to obscure bodies and such.
You hung them up, didn't you?
What's the total?
9.
So you do a decent job of getting the bodies like in underbrush and things like that, but the one thing you can't mask, the one thing you're having trouble dispersing, is the smell and the like sprays of blood on the nearby trees and stuff. So while the bodies are now not out in the open, there is still some clear evidence of a fight having taken place here. So you guys are hoofing it back to Dornian's Dawn, and you make your way. When you start to get closer, are you guys headed back to the town portion? It is afternoon now. It is actually early evening, I believe. By the time you guys went out there and came back.
I would ask Luna where her partner is, most likely.
Okay, so Luna leads you around into a portion of the city that is on the southern end. What is it? Southeast? Yeah, I believe that's where you guys had headed out into. Let's say, for the sake of switching out party members, you guys meet up with your other party members, Thozen, Servide, and Fable. That's it. I felt like there was more of you for some odd reason. Thozen and Clever Stitch are going to help Fable. Fable and Clever Stitch are going to help Thozen. That's the real way to put it. Drag that stuff back to like his forge through the main portion of the city. And Saride, you're gonna go with these people because it looks like they're going down back into the sewers to see if they can find Luna's friend. Saride, you are a marked woman as well, having gone on the expedition to Nicovaria. Are you proficient in disguise?
Actually, I think I am.
Would you make me a disguise check, please?
I lied. I'm not. That's Kenzie.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sirach, would you like to have made a disguise check on Saride, please?
Sit down and you will be beautiful.
Yeah.
So that is it's sleight of hand, right?
It would be the same as your sleight of hand. It's dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Unless you have expertise in sleight of hand, then don't count that.
No. It's going to be a 22, 15 plus 7.
Nicely done. So, I don't remember what season you were in during.
She was in summer, but when she got back, she immediately switched to winter.
Okay. So, being in winter definitely helps, although through the contouring and the removing of the nose and all of
The nostrils.
the nostrils.
The nostrils.
You have no nostrils now. And the
You have to
sharpening.
look like a pterodactyl.
Yes, and the sharpening of all the features. Your image is adjusted. Talroth, you had something.
Yeah. I was gonna quietly hand Thosin both of the masks and also the trident,
Okay.
and just kind of ask him if there's anything special about the trident or if it's just a piece of scrap.
Okay. Yeah, he'll check those out, and we'll let you know once he's had a chance to go over them. So Saride, yes, you are doctored up. Your clothes have been changed. Probably, maybe they put you in like a Jalen Ursai style, a little more of like a desert vibe.
Okay, yeah, she's the only time anyone has ever seen skin on her is at the Bardoff.
Sure.
Most of the time, she's very well covered.
Yeah. So part of it's also just changing like clothing styles and doing the best. It's all the classic disguise sort of tricks. We'll put your hair up and put you in a pair of glasses and.
Yeah, give me paint-covered overalls, glasses, and a ponytail. They'll never know it's me.
They'll never know it's you. We'll give you bangs, and then Zoe Deschanel will appear. You guys don't think that Superman couldn't hide himself with a pair of glasses? I challenge you to look at Zoe Deschanel without bangs and tell me if that's the same person, because it's not. It's not. Thank you, Eric. Do it. I want to see this reaction. I'm stopping a game to watch a man have a reaction. There's a whole YouTube channel for this. That's right. That's yes.
That's great. No.
Yeah.
You remember how you used to say that, I don't understand how people could be so dumb and not realize, who Superman is? Now you're like, all right, maybe they kind of have a point.
I'm putting this in the chat. This is
Clip that. Somebody clip that for us. That's what it is. All right. So disguise is on, and Luna's going to lead you guys sort of out and around the sides of the city. You're definitely staying on the outskirts to minimize the exposure of the more vulnerable teammates. Luna is working her way out and around. And as you guys are coming towards one of those runoff storm drains, essentially, you can see it's, for the summer, it's been relatively dry. And so the retention pond, that runoff pond for all that water, is very low. It's kind of thick with algae, and the ground, when you step on it, sort of crunches. It's a little more like clay than like true moist, wet dirt. As you guys are making your way down there, Sirach, definitely Luna. Anyone with a passive survival over like a 13. Yeah, so take 10 plus your survival wisdom score. Okay, so Talroth, you as well. You guys can notice the signs of a fight in the dirt, in the clay, in the way the grass has been sort of crumpled, and the divots in the dirt. You can see where certain stances, heavy footfalls landed, where like a large axe has sort of left a cut in the dirt from having missed its target. And Luna comes rushing down. She gets very low to the ground, and she sort of, you can watch her kind of look over it, and you're piecing the pieces together with her. And the two of you both come to the same realization she's about to, that Freya, it looks like she got into a fight with those two errant adventurers, that orc ranger, and the heavy-set, tall, heavy woman with that massive axe, that massive, what is it? Halberd, maybe. There are signs of blood, but it looks like they kept her alive. And Luna's eyes immediately cast towards the sewer. I'm so sorry. I have to save her. So, if you're... I'm so sorry. I have to save her. I should be from the country that I am originally from, and I am definitely from the Southern Isles. I would appreciate your assistance, but I do understand that this is not your mission, so to speak.
Well, hell, I've been down in the sewers before. I mean, if you need a bit of a helping hand to figure out where to go, just count me in.
Please, I would appreciate.
Plus, I got these neat goggles.
They are very neat.
Well, guess we're taking a trip to the sewers, guys, aren't we?
I am not taking this entire damn cart into the sewers.
You handed the cart to Thozen.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah. When you guys got to ride, you handed the cart to Thozen. You traded a cart for a Saride.
I am totally okay with that. Saride is much better than that entire ass cart.
Luna's gonna cast Dark Vision on herself.
Damn.
Luna's gonna cast Dark Vision on herself. Can I get a marching order from you guys?
I am either first or last, wherever I need to be.
I'd say towards the back for treasure, given the stealth.
I managed it once.
And Talroth was very damn proud of that. I mean, he's glad you picked up a thing or two from him.
I am going to be in the very middle so I can pass without a trace and give everyone that plus 10 to stealth that they so desperately want.
Thank you. I'll probably be at the front then.
Then I'll be behind Olaroon, because I'm stupid.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll be near the front with just kind of helping pick a path.
Talroth up front because you have your map, and then Olaroon, Saride, Sirach, treasure.
Yep.
Everybody feel good? We can switch Saride and Sirach. No, you get the. You guys will get the. You'll get it either way. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay, then yeah. Okay.
Okay. Give me a moment. Change the.
All right, so while we're kind of getting prepared for all this, I'm just going to kind of, again, just kind of rearrange some of my gear, some of my armor and stuff. Again, just make myself look different just in case. But also, even for the braid in my hair, I'm going to take out that strange kind of half blood-soaked handkerchief that I've been hanging on to and just kind of tie it partially into the hair. Not like a bow, but just kind of weave it in there to kind of keep it in place.
Oh,
Okay.
she'll message him with her stuff like, haven't you washed that? Lord, man.
Oh yeah, I've washed it a few times, but do you know how hard it is to get blood out of things? I mean, this is a pretty damn nice little piece of cloth anyway.
I know. You just cold water and spritzer. Don't quote me on this. I don't actually know how to get blood out of stuff anymore, so. I mean, I never did, because I've never had to know. What? You can't prove anything.
No, I tried the cold water bit. I mean, when I jumped into the river to kind of take a bath and all, I mean, I took the handkerchief in there and yeah, it didn't really do much. I mean, a little bit of blood came out of it, but I mean, it's still kind of.
Oh my lord.
Ain't-
She'll prestidigitation it clean.
Okay. It takes
There, that's better.
takes a couple of tries. It's sort of the Tide pen of stain removal, but it helps.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. And she'll like fix the bow on it a little bit.
Okay.
There.
Heads up to the stream. We may need to adjust the time tonight because of inclement weather in the area. So, yep, it happens. It's Florida. It's raining. We don't want to risk anybody's electronics or life or goodness. So, we're going to check on that, but we're going to press through for now. Luna is up near Talroth. You guys, she sort of is insisting on like kind of squeezing almost next to you, almost sort of halfway between Olaroon and Talroth, and she is helpful. Talroth, why don't you make me a survival check with advantage, both from your map and from Luna, as you guys are attempting to work your way down through here.
That is a total 24.
24. Okay. Looking on your map, you can see the what you think is the most likely place for a I'm gonna say cistern, but I don't think that's the word. Maybe well, maybe for one of those larger chambers where like water filters and flows through, that could be used as like a storage place, especially given the dry weather that you guys have. And you're like, on your map, because you've been down here a couple of times, you've been mapping the whole thing. You're like, that's where it should be. You don't have it officially. And between that and the markings, and it looks like every 100 feet or so, there is sort of like a scratch in the stone. And Luna picks it out. She's like, that. If I did not know better, I would suspect that was Freya, but it is. She would have been a bit more discreet in its locations. But Talroth, you sort of piece together that if she slumped over someone's shoulder, that would be about the height that she could be at. As you guys are traveling I would like you to make stealth checks. If you are traveling stealthily, if not, please clump your way.
Pass without a trace.
Nicely done.
And kicking on my hood for that advantage on stealth, and yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn, advantage and plus 10.
Yeah, and he's got like a plus 10 already, so.
Where did Telroth go? Fuck, he was just here. I prestidigitated him away. Oh no, I'm too powerful.
I did it again. Come check.
Did you crit on stealth? They're dropping like flies. Oh, no.
She did it again.
I believe it. So that is a double net 20 on stealth for Treasure because she's at disadvantage for the second week in a row. So, yeah.
Stealthy
If
is
I could
one
bottle
week.
up your luck, I would sell it and make
It's this dice
millions
set,
of
but
dollars.
only when I use it for treasure. Because every time I've used it for anyone else, I tried using it for Nat in Wild Mount, and we all saw how that went.
Yeah, no.
Did you die?
But did you die?
I didn't, but it was no thanks to me.
Not for
I got
drunk.
a 23.
Okay.
26.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to say yours first, Mars?
I mean, it's only a 36, but
Oh, me too. I got a 36 also.
Oh my god, you're both very stealthy and dicky. Calm down.
All I was thinking to myself was, this is the moment I might beat Mars in the stealth check and be tied.
hey, Cloak of Elvenkind is an awesome thing.
Uh-huh.
You ain't wrong.
So, the group has a problem following Talroth because they can't find him, and I'm kidding. You guys are very cautious, very quiet, making your way through these sewers. You come to one of the areas that you can see the slight movement and bubbling of where another Otyug would be. But you are extremely careful to move past the area, climbing the ladder. Some of you like hold the bolts in place. The thing barely creaks, and no more than a whisper of wind that wind would make, whipping through the area. You guys proceed to make your way down. You guys okay? Do we want to take a break?
I'm just gonna check because I think I heard some inclement weather getting extra inclement out there.
Absolutely. Take a moment,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. One sec.
If we need to call the night, I would rather do that than watch your stuff blow up live on Twitch.
We'll be good. Just give me one moment
Please,
to double check on
go
it.
ahead. Please. So yeah, while we've got a moment, if they need to step out and the rest of us are okay, we can press on. We can run some NPCs to help things along, or we can call it a night. I am good either way.
So I've been watching The Order on Netflix.
Yeah, how is it?
It's super like teeny college nonsense mixed with werewolves and magic. It's ridiculous, but it's kind of like
Sometimes
it's kind
all
of
you
one of my
want.
guilty. It's kind of one of my guilty pleasure shows.
Sure. What's the word, fam? What do you guys feel like? I see
We're
you
good.
typing. You're good? Okay. No, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Everything looks good, so we should be okay.
Okay. If things change, let us know. We will figure it out. To move us along, you guys travel through the sewers. It goes well. You're super quiet about it. You know where you're going. You avoid things that were there to try to eat you along the way. Nicely done. When you are coming to the
Reservoir?
Thank you so much. My brain stopped on that one, and I don't know why. When you guys are coming up to the reservoir, you can see that there are lights lit in the area. It's actually fairly bright by comparison. Everything else in here has been requiring dark vision, which I believe most of you are good on. And you can hear movement. It doesn't sound like arguing, but there are definitely people talking. And from what you guys can overhear, there's some debate of what to do with her. What the vote seems to be winning is just kill her now and dump her body in the reservoir and let it wash out. Go ahead, Talroth.
Can I get a beat of how many voices I'm hearing, or how many people might be over there?
For that, let's make. I'll let 2 people make perception checks. The 2 people with the best perception.
I'm at a +5.
I'm at an 8.
I'm at an 8 also. Oh wait, no, I'm at a +5. You do that.
Cool.
Because I was going to ask the same thing.
Awesome.
Come on, baby Jesus.
So me and Saride.
Please and thank you.
Oh, good. 26.
18.
Okay. Yeah, between the 2 of you, you can definitely hear 3 distinct voices. Saride, you, since you rolled a little better, can distinguish, also because you have heard it before, the voice of El Starsong as being one among them.
He's mine.
Okay. And you do recognize a orcish voice and another humanoid voice.
Okay. I'll message people.
Okay. You're just telling them what I said, or was there any more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, sorry. I mean, how are you doing? You good? That's nice. Sewers, am I right? So.
Right, do we want to just kind of sneak in there, or just try to rush them and catch them from range? It's like, what's going to be our plan here?
I feel like a sneak attack is probably the best option. Luna, how do you feel?
Honestly, I am so sorry. If you all could distract whoever these are, I would like to myself focus on rescuing my friend. If the 3 of you could, if the 5 of you could deal with these other 3, then I will focus on freeing Freya. And this way, if we are perhaps overrun or overpowered, we might be able to escape.
I could be a good distraction. How far do the voices sound?
So you see the reservoir that they are in. It is, I'm going to say like a 30-foot, so there's a corner where you guys are at, 30-foot stretch, and then the reservoir is of a decent size inside. You don't know exactly how big.
Okay. Do I think if I moved the 30 feet up to the reservoir and then bamped 30 feet, I could get to them?
Maybe. You can't see them. So you genuinely have no idea how far they are.
Okay. No, so if I get in there, I can make one of them afraid of me, possibly. Or I could just completely crap out because my internet decides it didn't want to play.
No, we hear
Okay,
you.
am I back?
You're back? Yeah, we heard
Okay.
you. You're good.
Yeah, we heard everything.
Sorry.
Scaring
Oh,
people.
stop. And then my screen stopped, so that was more me. Well, does that sound like a plan? It's a something at least. It's a distraction.
That is something.
I mean, it's definitely something, but I mean, if they're comfortable just kind of talking out there in the open, let's take a look to see if they might have set up like a bit of a defense out here, maybe some kind of tripwire or trap.
I mean, sure.
So I'm gonna investigation to check for traps or perception.
Investigation to check for traps.
$22 total.
Okay. So there's nothing immediately at your corner. As you look down the way, and I'm going to give it to you because, one, for timing, and two, you rolled really well. You do think you see some arcane glyphs on the entranceway into that reservoir portion. You're not a magical person, but you know a magical looking, like, it's either an alarm or some form of explosion or something. But it looks magic and it looks armed, is what you can see down that way.
Does it look like there's a way around it, or does it kind of cover the entire path to get in?
So you would have to. So there are essentially, like, where my blue shirt is the water, where the water runs. There's two paths, and then it looks like it kind of opens up, and those stay along the walls, right? You can't really see in there, but there is one at like mid height on each side. So it also, if it's like a magic alarm or a magic lock or something like that, like teleporting past it would work, but getting within a certain range might be the trigger. So you would make an Arcana check. If you're trained, you can maybe figure, and you're not sure. You have some experience with magical traps, but not... but not a, you know what I mean? They're not your specialty. I'm sorry.
She'll tap him on the shoulder and say, Tyroth, I think you're going to do really well at this, and you can have some inspiration. Whenever you use them.
10 minutes of help.
Okay.
That's a good reason as any.
All right, so could I try the Arcana check then, even though I don't have proficiency in it?
Sure, let's do it. Give it a shot. Why not?
And the inspiration is a D8.
Actually, I'll tell
I'm
you.
checking.
So
Go ahead.
Instead of Arcana, I'll let you roll History, Talroth. And this is going to be a higher DC, but it's going to be specifically to see if you have ever run into this rune before, right? This glyph before, so that you can be like, ah, I remember that time, or I've never seen it. That to me makes a little more sense than suddenly being able to, like, Arcana out something, you know?
Yeah, and I would definitely use the inspiration on this one.
Okay, go for
Yeah,
it.
What were you saying, Meg? Sorry?
It's a D8.
it is. Yeah.
She was confirming.
All right, so that was an 8 on the D8. That is going to be a total 25.
25. Okay. Yeah, you do remember the time that you ran into one of these. It is a glyph of warding. The last time you went by one of those, it went boom. Now you didn't watch it. You didn't get boomed because that would hurt bad. But you watched a buddy get boomed, pretty good.
Shit. Now I kind of wish we brought one of them damn lizard folks down here to kind of throw it in the way.
How far out is our can I see like how far out our enemies are from like the rune?
So you can't really see inside the room. You're just kind of seeing the entrance into there. You're hearing their voices echo, and you're seeing some shadow kind of move around. You know that there's 3, but you don't have a visual on them until you get pretty much to that precipice, and that's where that explosive glyph is.
Damn it! Oh, this is so stupid.
Okay.
I have 2 spell scrolls.
Okay.
And I wrote down what they are
Okay.
on D&D Beyond, and D&D Beyond deleted them. So I have no fucking clue what they are. I know at some point we had to dispel magic,
You have
but
not,
I don't know.
You have not used
I don't know
dispel
who used
magic.
it.
You have not used
Okay.
dispel magic. You did use the
Then
You used the counter spell scroll.
Felt that was it. Then I have dispel magic.
Okay. Then you may attempt to dispel the magic of this. Let me.
How do I do that? How do I magic?
I will let you know. Let me double check the spell level of Glyph of Warding. Okay. Can you cast 3rd level spells?
Yes. Wait. Think yes. Yeah, because I can cast Tiny Hut.
Okay. Well, so here's the good news. You can cast the Dispel Magic from the scroll without needing a spell check.
Okay.
Unless the spell is above 3rd level, which you guys don't really know because none of you know the spell. So you just have to be within...
Triggering distance?
No, not quite. 120 feet. So you can do it from
Oh,
here.
smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
One quick question: would we have been able to have a short rest before this, or did we just go straight into it?
You guys, you could have had a short rest. So I will allow you guys to take a short rest, but in the future. Remember.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Everything kind of moved really quickly.
It did.
So.
I've been pushing tonight just because I knew we started having some tech issues early on. So
Yeah. It's no worries. Just figured I'd ask. Either way, it was gonna be.
So if you guys that were here last week want to roll hit dice, please do so.
Yep, just rolled my 2. I'm back to full.
Awesome.
Also, for the fight's sake, the D&D overlay doesn't work on... I also can't have Twitch up right now. If you guys can let me know when you're bloodied and when you're hit bad, because I don't have a tracker for you. I apologize.
That's fine. It's always good to let the healer know what you're doing.
Yes, please.
And if everything is correct, I'm gonna have about 2 auxiliary heals on me.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I've got cure wounds and an emergency lay on hands as well as.
Fuck it, never mind. You guys are fine. Take care of yourselves. Fighters got second wind. You got whatever. Sit in the back and look weird.
But you pretty.
Okay.
Okay, so you said there was good news and bad news. What's the bad news?
Did I?
With the dispel magic, yeah.
Oh, you don't know what
Just that
level.
we didn't know if it's 3rd level or higher.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
So when you're ready, you can attempt to do it now.
What?
But you unfurl the scroll. You're doing it now. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, unless... Does anyone have a reason why I shouldn't? Okay, yes!
Okay. Yes. So you unfurl the scroll, and you begin to read out the arcane words, and you accompany it with the appropriate hand gestures, and you reach out, and you can sort of feel the glyph in your hands, and all of that deep arcane energy begins to crumble and slip through your fingers, and you watch as sort of these crystalline like flakes of magic fall off the wall. It is dispelled.
All right, I'm out. You guys have fun.
And correct me if I'm wrong, using a scroll doesn't use up a spell slot, right?
That is correct.
No.
Beautiful.
So, do we want to sneak closer to them? All right, everyone, stay close to me.
So can I also have my radiant soul readied for as soon as like something happens, I just turn into my angel slaying form?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
I'm gonna sneak up with the short bow in hands and just have an arrow ready and knocked.
Okay.
I'm going to go completely different, and I'm going to have the Blades of House O'Rain in my hands.
Okay.
I don't do a whole lot of damage until I get close, so I'm gonna wait till I get close.
Okay. Stealth checks, everyone. This is not just traveling through the sewers now. You're making your approach, so I need a fresh set.
Do we still have the pass without a trace?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we still have Pass Without a Trace. That's a 31 for me.
I will let you know
Oh.
it is right near the end of Pass Without a Trace. So
Oh, yeah, we're close. but
25
there.
thanks to pass without a trace.
Okay.
Wait, no, I roll with
25.
disadvantage. 1 second because my giant stealth is in.
yep.
I got a 20 thanks to pass without a trace.
Okay.
I think I screwed us, guys. That's a big old 14.
Damn
Okay.
it, kid.
With Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah, I rolled at disadvantage and I got a 4.
You're rolling with the clunky squad over here, you know?
I do.
2 of the 3 of us that wear heavy armor are in this party.
Talroth, what have you got?
I got a nat 20 for a total of 41. My God.
Okay. Saride.
25. This is why she's not close with Talroth. She's not even sure Talroth's real.
That's true.
Time she gets him, she thinks he might just be a figment of her imagination.
He's an illusion! Secretly, Talroth is just the greatest illusion mage ever.
He's Harvey. That's it.
Little do you know, his nickname is John Cena.
Oh.
He's the ghost of her elven past, just keeping her company. It's the brother from Umbrella Corp, or
Yeah.
Umbrella Academy. That's it.
Okay. As you guys are making your way up, you get near the front. Talroth, you are in the front. Luna is in the back. She's going to let you guys breach contact, and then she's going to rush to find her friend.
What does Luna do?
Luna is a ranger. She teaches outdoor survival and
Oh,
yeah.
She's Sylvanas. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
She runs the First Riders. Yeah.
kinda. But she's a teacher. But yeah, that's the idea.
I mean, aren't we all?
Right. So Talroth, you are first. Olarun, you are second. Sarai, Tsarak, and Treasure, following the same order as before. Talroth, you get up there. You're cautious along that near where that glyph was, but it is completely dispelled, and you start to come to the point where you peek your head around. And Olarun is being fairly quiet, especially for Olarun, but there still is the echo of his. Of the like greave portions of his metal boots that is clicking against the stones, and the voices stop, and you see the shadows of two of them move and look in that direction. You guys know that they are looking in your direction. You have not breached the corner yet, so you don't have line of sight on them. They don't have line of sight on you, but you can see their shadows sort of coming to investigate. What would you like to do?
As I'm gonna kind of get a beat on the shadows, as soon as I know they're kind of within, like, they'd be close enough where they're within sight, I'll just jump around the corner and just pop a shot off at the closest one.
Okay, so
As soon, yeah.
So let's, because they know you're there too. So let's, if you have something to activate that's not an attack, you can do it. But we're gonna flip for initiative on attacks, because they have readied attacks to shoot you guys too. So yes, flipping for initiative. Flipping for the initiative. Gonna grab my cards. I'm gonna do the thing. That is not a queen. That's an 8.
Did not roll well for initiative, guys.
Okay. Round 1. Ace is the highest, and so Ace is one of my bad guys, and we are going to take these in alphabetical order. Okay. You guys have been watching the shadows sort of move up and closer, and you know that at the corner it sort of turns around the side, but you see off in the distance on the other side of the reservoir where the river and the water falls, Elstar Song sort of steps out just barely into view, and the first person he can see is Olarun, because he can't see Talroth, because Talroth, nat 20, Talroth is a rock as far as any of us are concerned. No one knows that Talroth is or will ever be here. And I would like you, Talroth, to make, not Talroth, Olarun, to make a wisdom saving throw.
No. Ooh, that's an 8.
An 8. Okay.
It's not a good day for me, guys.
Olarun's wings flare out from behind him, and he begins to radiate his brilliant angelic ancestry. And just as his feet start to lift off of the ground with a fluff of his wings, you guys notice his feet start to jig.
Oh.
And he barely starts to like tap the floor, and he kind of gets his hips in the boogie, and the wings are rolling. They're rocking and rolling. You are under the effects of Odo's irresistible dance.
I hate it.
Oh.
Yes. The dancing creature must use all its movement to dance without leaving its place and has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls while the target is affected by the spell. Other creatures have advantage on attack rolls against it. As an action, a dancing creature makes a wisdom saving throw to regain control of itself. On a success, the spell ends. So there is that, and then as a bonus action, Starsong is going to call out. It's a deep line. I think you've got him though. Just what do we say? Bash and skewer, Yafira. And with that, his turn is over. Looking at the turn order here, Jack is up next. Round Mars.
So Starsong would be the first one that I see, yeah?
Starsong is the first one that you see. Yes, you are going to have to move. He is 40 feet from you right now. But you can move 10 feet, and he'll be within 30 if you want to throw something at him.
Oh, who said I'm throwing something? I had my short bow out.
That's right, you did. Well, then never mind. Shoot him.
Yeah. So.
Shoot him, Secret Nick!
But
So say
you have to be within 30 feet to sneak attack. He doesn't see you. You have advantage. You could sneak attack, but it has to be within 30 feet. So, wanted to tell you that before you made your attack roll.
so. Okay. Just making sure I got the layout right. The glyph that's on the other wall.
Yeah.
It's pretty much at that corner. So if I were to kind of hop to there, I would still trigger it.
Yes. Yeah. You guys are at a T, right? You're here, glyph here, Starsong here. Make
I
sense?
thought the glyph was dispelled.
There were two. You dispelled the one on your side.
Oh.
If you go to the other side, you would trigger that one.
So the question I have, can I move forward to get the shot to get within 30 feet and then hop to the other ledge past that other glyph?
Yes. It'll be close. And the one thing you don't know is the range of Glyph of Warding. I mean, you the player might, but you the character doesn't.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll try to chance it then. So I'll just kind of hop up forward, just try to put an arrow into Starsong's mouth, and then try to hop to that other ledge as far away from that Glyph of Warding as I can.
Okay. Sounds good. So you step forward. Go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
So close to a nat 20, but it was a natural 19.
Okay. Natural 19. That does hit.
That is 18 damage with the arrow.
18 damage with the arrow. So, Starsong does need to roll a concentration check. He does have
Come on.
advantage for Warcaster. With a natural 20, he is going to succeed. So, Olaroon, you continue to cut a buggy and a jig and a rug. Tyroth, make me a athletics check, leaping across the water.
Any way I can convince it to be in acrobatics?
I don't see anything for you to like grab or flip over or parkour across.
Okay, it was still the total 19, so...
Yeah, nicely done. What is your strength score? Above a 10, right? Yeah, the whole score.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Strength score is 11.
Yeah, so 10 feet is what you can jump. So you step forward, you loose the arrow, Star Song eats it. You watch as 5 feet, if you had gone just around the corner, you'd have been eating a giant axe in the face. You come leaping across the way, and it's before you even come within 10 feet of the glyph. So it is when you reach halfway across the river, 10 feet is the range that it goes off at. Since you are jumping, I'm going to still give you a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 22.
Okay. And Olaroon.
If I invoke the power of the bird dance, does that help?
You succeed. So it's going to be half damage for you. Olaroon, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as well. It's a 20-foot radius on this.
And I have disadvantage, right?
You
Because
do have disadvantage. I'm checking on you, Saride, because it would be 5 feet, 10 feet, and 20. So Olaroon would be 15. So yes, Saride as well.
soft 20 and a 7.
Oh, 7's not going to cut it.
Figured.
Cool. 22.
22 does cut it. So for those of you that succeeded, you are going to take... please don't do that. You're going to take... if you succeeded, you take 13 points of thunder damage. And if you failed, you're going to take 25 points of thunder damage as this massive... just boom echoes throughout the halls, and you can hear it ringing out deep into the caverns.
I'm
Talroth.
at 19.
Sorry, I did not hear. Was I part of that? Did I have to make that save too, or no?
No.
Okay, thank you.
No. Talroth, you do land on that side. Is there any other movement you would like to make?
How close to Star Song am I? Or how far away, I mean?
At this point, you went away from him, so you're like 50 feet.
Okay.
Do I need to put up a map or like a little drawing to help people understand, or do we all sort of?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking. No, that was not. I apologize if that came out rude. That was not the intention. I just want to make sure we're all clear.
Yep. And
Babies need map.
No.
yeah, if I have any movement left, then I would try to just start making my way towards Star Song, just knocking another arrow.
Okay, so you're gonna like circle around to try to catch him on the other side. Okay, yeah. So there are some crates in your way. They don't make it like difficult terrain, but you're kind of you're kind of like bobbing and weaving through things here, and you can definitely see that this is where they've been like collecting stuff. This is their like warehouse, their storehouse, as it were. After Talroth, we are up to 8. I have a person on an 8 with a +2 dexterity. What are your dexterities, guys?
I
Plus
got a
4.
+1.
Okay, so Sirach, you are clearly up front.
So I watched, let's see, I watched Talroth go like around that corner, right? Well, I watched him go across the way.
Yeah. Here, let me see if I can help out here.
I only meaning that I want to fly and I want to skirt on that far side because clearly he was dodging something that was on the other side of that, on the other corner there that we didn't see.
Yeah, he was trying to avoid the bad guys.
Yeah, and I know that I wouldn't have seen the bad guys, but I would have known that they are there because he jumped that way. So I just want to fly around and take like a wide curve with my 50 feet of movement to get up to Star Song.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
am going to bonus action cast my Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Okay, so now that I have Hunter's Mark on him, I am going to attack twice with the Blades of House Ilrain.
Okay. Sounds good. Go for it.
First attack's an 11.
11 misses.
Second attack is a 15.
A 15 just hits. However, he is going to cast Shield, raising his armor class to a 20. You hear him let out this deep resonant note, and the waves of the music note sort of form a bubble around him as your blade is just about to impact his face. It is reverberated and then pushed back.
All right, that is my turn then.
Okay. Up next is bad guy. Let me put a couple of these in real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad for triggering the trap, guys. I didn't realize the range.
Y'all know Star Song's mine, though, right? Like, I'm teabagging that corpse when this is over.
Oh, you're 100% getting final hit. I'm just trying to break concentration so we can get Olaroon back.
I just want to smite something, man.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it is what it is. It happens, man.
I know.
It's the first
Maybe
round,
we should-
baby. We've got like a whole hour of this. You're good.
I mean, maybe we should be glad it wasn't the banishment spell instead.
That,
Yeah.
right there.
Okay. Here. Let me see if I can. Sorry, I'm being clever with technology for a moment. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Real quick. So this is my super crude, super quick map. As hopefully people can tell. There we go. So the red is like the walkways, right? Talroth leapt over there, right? And he's actually a little further along. I was just kind of putting him there. It's the bad guy's turn. Yafira here is about to come around the corner. And then there's another bad guy behind them. Olaroon's dancing. Sarai right behind him. Treasure's still to go. Sirach went flying over here to Star Song. And the big open space in the middle is water. Everybody got kind of a solid idea? What was up?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Great,
I
guys.
actually had it flipped in my head, so this is nice.
Okay, awesome. I'm just I'm gonna X that out, and I can switch back and forth to it, but can I X it out? Go away. I want you to go away. Stop it. Couldn't get you to stream forever. Now I can't get you to stop. Here's what I'd like to do, guys. Can we take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Everybody think that'd be good?
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
So yeah, it's 9:29 right now. Let's come back at 9:30, a hard 5, and I will see you guys in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Until then, stay tuned. And welcome back. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have...
Hi, I'm Kez, and I'm playing Treasure, the Tiefling Fighter.
Hi, I'm Cole. I'm playing Olaroon, the Asamar Paladin Warlock.
I'm Megan. I'm playing Sarai Landir, the Eladrin Glamour Bard.
I'm Eric, and I'm playing Sirach, the Horizon Walker Arakaka Ranger.
Okay, so we were mid-combat. Oh, Talroth, I skipped you. I couldn't see you. I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh.
When your stealth check is so high that the DM forgets that you're there.
I mean, it's all right. Name is Talroth John Cena Oakenblade, Wood Elf Rogue.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I was so worried about the music. I've screwed it up. Okay. So
No, it was actually kind of fitting. My stealth was so good, I hid from the DM.
you did. So we stopped mid-combat just before the break. These guys had tracked some adventurers to their hideout. Some evil adventurers, some bad guys. Let's just call them that. And now it is Yafira's turn. She is going to round that corner. Round that corner, and she's gonna come and take some swings at our poor dancing Olaroon, because you're up front, my dude. So
Bye, guys.
she is going to that is 3 attacks with advantage. Do the first 2. So the first one is an 18, the second one is a 17. Both of those are plus 8 to hit, so they will hit. The third attack is a 15 plus 8, 23. So we'll do the damages of these individually. Because she swings hard. The first attack is 17 points of damage.
My God. Yeah.
You still up?
Yeah, just barely.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, she is not, they're not within 5 feet of me, right?
No.
Okay.
She's 15 feet from you, because
Okay.
Sarai is in front of you, and then Olaroon.
Oh, okay.
Olaroon, you go to 0. I'm almost positive.
Oh yeah, I will.
Okay.
And I'll probably fail 2 death saves if he attacks me one more time.
He's not. She's not going to. Yafira actually steps over your body to make the last attack against Sarai. So Sarai, that was a 22 to hit, 23 to hit. You're gonna take 19 points of damage. Okay. Yes.
I'm at 1.
Okay. She
Don't
after
get hit again.
after the attack, she's gonna. Starsong is yelling at her, and you hear him yell the words. Operation Branos. and Yafira looks back over her shoulder at him, and she'll nod. She is going to turn and run back. So she's moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. And her last movement actually wades her into the water. That
Is she moving away from me?
Yeah, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Bitch. I mean, an 18 to hit.
Barely hits, but yeah, go for it.
Oh, cool. It likes me. 4 points of damage. She's
Okay.
gonna stick her. Goes.
Yeah, and you do. You stick her, sir.
Ow. Fuck it.
Okay. Who else was on an 8?
I was.
Olaroon, death save, please.
19.
19, that's a success. Okay. After that, Zoraide.
I'm so angry right now. So Slutbag went to go run up next to Fuckboy?
Yes.
Star Song?
Sure. Yeah, she's 10 feet from him.
She's fuck. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to kneel down and give who are you, Cole? What is your name? A character that means so much to me? I can't
Olaroon.
think anymore. Okay, fine. Okay. Healing word at 3rd level. Because I'm just fucking pissed right now. Okay, sorry. Hold for that show. Oh, okay. So 8, 10, 14 points. So I rolled really well.
Oh, thank God.
And then I'm going to pull out from my bag a little glass bead, and I'll move up right next to Olaroon just so that Star Song can hear me.
Okay.
And I'll say, no, darling, this is how it's done. And she focuses on the pellets and sings an octave above high C and casts Shatter
Okay.
on Slutbag.
Okay.
Need her to make a con save, I guess? Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get both of them in that?
No, it's a 10-foot. It's a 10-foot something. 10-foot sphere.
Yeah, then you can get them both.
I'll get both of them.
Okay. Yafira fails on a 2, but she is going to activate her Indomitable.
Well, she's wasted that, so okay.
So she gets a reroll, basically.
I don't know.
So it
I get
is
one.
13.
Nope, fails.
Okay. She's not going to waste the second one then. And then
She's not.
Star Song rolls a natural 1, so he fails.
Okay, cool. Oh,
If I'm not
yes.
mistaken, I'm next to Star Song.
You are, but with a 10-foot sphere, she can push it behind Star Song to catch just Star
Beautiful.
Song on Yafira. Yep.
No, I knew you were there, baby. Yeah, sorry. 3.
I just wanted to make sure.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Fuck! Seriously, the only time I'll do damage all game. 6 points of fuck damage. God damn it.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh, you know, if you click it on D&D Beyond, it just rolls it.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
That is
Yeah, it's a
kinda
new
neat.
dice roller API that they have in there. It's real nice.
Way better than what I rolled too. Shit. Well, okay. And then that's it. And I'd like to think, just for like theming purposes, when she got up there and sassed him, she kind of started turning into like evil Galadriel for a second.
Okay. Yeah.
She is not pleased about the world right now.
She
All right,
is.
that's
she is
it.
Not. We
Need
invert
myself-
the film on Saride as she continues to curse. I believe it is Treasure.
All right, I was like way in the back here, so I'm gonna need to catch up to all my buddies because a whole lot just went down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Olaroon, he's all right as far as I can see right now, right?
He's awake. Yes.
I am awake. I'm not all right.
Okay, so what she's gonna do, and Saride is having a mental breakdown over here.
An angry one.
Yes, a very angry one. So she's going to try to move in front of Saride and Olaroon to kind of give him cover, use herself as cover, and to help Olaroon up.
Okay.
And then if she moves up to that front ledge, how far away is she from the giant one?
She's within 5 feet, so you can make a make an attack roll. Yeah.
Okay, so I will go ahead and make my 2 attacks.
Do it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure one of them missed because it was a 9, but the other one was a 18.
18 barely hits.
Okay,
Yeah, she's wearing full plate.
it's okay. So am I. We're gonna make a dent in it for her.
Sounds good.
That's going to be 14 damage.
Reroll ones and twos.
I didn't roll any 1s or 2s, but thank you.
Okay. That is my
That's your
my rule in this
natural
party.
action. I appreciate it, but no, I rolled a 6 and a 4, so I got a 14 damage total there.
It is that the early Critical Role days of when they had the chalkboard. There's Hunter's Mark just right behind Laura Bailey, so she would remember to do it.
Listen, y'all, I normally play healers.
Oh, Home Slice should have gone before you. That's okay. I don't think it's fine. Okay. You watch the massive orc that is around that corner, and change his name. Yeah, come on, do it. He is gonna close this distance with you, Treasure, and even though he is in leather armor, lightly armored, his bow is probably the biggest damn bow you've ever seen. And at the ends, hooked in these sharpened, what look like maybe adamantine or mithril probably, sort of curved blades. You see him wield it two-handed like a melee weapon, and he's gonna come up, and just before he begins attacking, you watch as the bow, especially the melee hooked ends of it, begin to glow with this blinding, radiant energy. So, let's make some melee attacks, shall we? Okay. So 9 will miss. 15 will miss. 20, however, will hit. I believe you're in plate, correct?
I am.
Okay. So he is going to deal 14 points of slashing damage plus 14 points of radiant damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I nat 1'd that.
You are blind.
Fuck.
You are blinded until the spell ends. It has a duration of a minute. Creature blinded by the spell may make an additional Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turns. So, for at least one round, you are blinded. That is it for the current round. Next round. Okay. Yeah, drop them in the Discord for me. That is super helpful. Super helpful. So, up first is Saride. Oh, actually, I apologize real quick. So my orc buddy is going to move forward 10 feet. And after he blinds Treasure, he is going to move, so 5, 10, 20. He's going to move back behind Star Song.
If he gets out of my range of attack, can I make an attack? Okay.
It is at
obviously probably a
disadvantage.
disadvantage because I can't see shit. But
If there was ever a time for you to roll double nat 20s, this is that time.
God damn. I mean, I just rolled 7s on both, so that's a 14.
Unfortunately, 14 misses. You feel the hook of the bow catch on, and when it tears, you instinctually sort of spin back with the blade, and your eyes have white over. You just feel the whoosh, but you know when I'm sure you do. When a blade narrowly misses something, there's something in the air pressure that you can kind of feel in your hand, and it's frustrating to realize that you were so close. You guys that can see, watch him sort of duck as he goes running out of the way.
Also, I am not looking good, Sarai, so that you're aware.
I'm at 1, so
I'm just letting you know since you asked.
thank you. Sorry, guys. This is fucked. I'm so angry right now. Going to bonus action, do the thing. Is everyone within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
He said
Cody?
yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
I was looking at
No,
my...
I'm so sorry.
apologize.
I spoke the word, but my mic didn't pick me up. I apologize, guys.
Cody, speak to me! Speak to me, Cody!
It's
Alright,
okay.
so all of you get 8 temp hit points. It's the best I could do right now. Also, using your reactions, you can move up to your movement speed without provoking an attack of opportunity. I lied. I'm gonna say before I do that, I'm casting Lesser Restoration on Treasure. I'm removing Blind.
Okay.
Then I'm giving you guys 8 temp, and then if someone like Treasure or Orlaroon wanted to now move, you can do so.
Is there a way I can move? Is there a way I can move to Star Song?
Olorin, you have to use half your speed to stand up, because you haven't had the
Okay.
chance to stand up yet.
He's already up. Treasure picked him up.
I helped him up.
Okay.
When she moved up, she picked him up.
Call it a bonus action. That's fine. Because you didn't use your bonus action on your turn, did you? Great.
I did not. No.
Sounds good. So you are on your feet. What is your question for you? Because I actually don't know. Your divine soul, your radiant soul wings, do they disappear when you
Go
go
unconscious.
unconscious? Is it a concentration thing? Because otherwise it would just be the duration is the duration. Is the standing.
Yeah, it says your transformation lasts for 1 minute or until you end it as a bonus action.
So your wings are still out.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, it's game time, baby! You done messed up, Aaron.
Okay. So
Hail Star Song.
what is your speed?
It's still 30 feet, but I can fly with it.
Okay. So yeah, you can fly to Star Song. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. There is nowhere you can be next to Star Song that does not put you in melee with Yafira.
Oh yeah, see about that.
So if you
is there a
want,
way-
if you want to be in melee with Star Song, you got to be in melee with Yafira.
I'm going to fly 10 feet above Star Song
Okay.
so that Yuvira cannot hit me
Okay.
because I am flying.
So to do that, you're going to provoke an attack of opportunity from her, I believe.
I don't get attack of opportunities because
Oh, that's
Sarai-
right. Yeah, it's the right thing.
Yeah.
You're good. Perfect. Good.
Mars seems to want to say something.
Yes, Mars.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could use the reactions to just jump across there to get to that other side.
Yes, yes, you can. To the other side you go.
Fly, my pretties, fly!
So we all have like an extra movement.
Yeah, you can. It costs your
But you have
reaction,
to
but
use
you
it.
can do it right now.
Yeah.
And so actually,
And you have
treasure,
to-
you cannot because you used your reaction to take your attack of opportunity.
Okay,
So that's why.
cool. But I can see now, meaning I can fight, meaning as soon as I can move, this bitch is dead.
There you go. Sirach, would you like to go anywhere with your reaction?
No, I want to down this fucker.
Okay. I wish you the best in downing the fucker.
But thank you indeed.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, guys. Okay. After Saride, it is Sirach. Go for it.
All right, I am going to take 3 swings at this guy.
Okay, let's do it. It should be noted, Star Song's shield is still active because he has not his turn hasn't started yet.
Fuck that bullshit. Okay. Okay, so that's 14 plus 7. That should still hit.
That does hit.
That'll
Yep.
be a 21.
Yeah, the blade
So
comes
that's the-
swinging in, the resonation, you just sort of force past it into his flesh.
The second attack is a 17 plus 7 for 24. So that'll hit.
That will hit. Hold on.
What's up?
I'm rolling concentration on Odo's.
Oh, I haven't rolled damage yet.
Okay. 17.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm just doing hits.
Yeah,
My
you're
last one was an 11, so that's gonna miss.
11 will miss.
So that is going to be the first attack
Mm-hmm.
is going to be 9 plus 4 for 13.
Okay. 13 points of damage. He does succeed on the first concentration check. So Odo's irresistible dance is actually still in effect. Even if you go unconscious, the duration of the spell remains. As long as he continues to concentrate on it. And he hasn't done
Okay.
anything to break his concentration yet.
So then I can't move.
I will allow you to move because you.
He didn't do a check after shatter.
Okay.
You did not.
Doing a check on Shatter. So let's do these in order then. So Shatter was a natural 19 and a 3. The 13 points of damage is
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage is a 12. So that 12 plus is going to succeed. Sorry, doing the math on the hit points. And use
And the
re-
second attack is another 14 points of damage.
another 14 points. And so it is a 10. What's his con score? Con score is only a +1. He needed a 10. His better was an 8. So he does fail.
So he fails and he takes 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage have been noted, and Odo's Irresistible Dance is off. So, Olaroon, I'm going to let you have used your reaction to move.
Okay.
You will have jigged your way over there, but that will be it.
Okay.
Always think of Angel. I always think of the dancing demons and Angel. That's it, Sirach. 3 attacks. Staying where you're
Three
at.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying where I'm at, and I am getting ready to take a bunch of hits, I'm sure.
Okay. It is Ziraj's turn. Ziraj is on a jack. He... Okay. Let's get weird, shall we? Ziraj,
I like weird.
why not? Ziraj is going to step up onto the cobblestones, and he's going to make an athletics check to jump high enough, which he does. That's a 21 athletics. So he sort of wall runs up the side, right next, up the 10 feet so that he is next to Olaroon. And he draws his massive bow, but you guys watch just before he releases the shot, he whispers a word into the bow, and the head splits into multiple arrows. He is going to conjure barrage in Olaroon's face, which is a 60-foot cone, which should catch Olaroon, Sirach, and Talroth. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
That's a 19.
Success.
That is a 10.
10 is a failure, 20 plus is a success.
Yeah, 25.
25, yeah. I knew there was a 20 in there. I was like, anything up there is good. So that is going to be 5 points to Olaroon, 5 points to Talroth, 10 points of piercing damage to Sirach. And as he hits the ground, you're gonna watch this visage of death creep up over him and sort of up out of his back as he stretches. I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
That is going to be a 16 plus 2 for 18.
13 is the
15?
DC.
Okay.
7.
8.
8. Olaroon and Talroth, you guys are afraid. You are frightened. You're frightened of Ziraj for 1 minute. If you if a frightened enemy ends its turn more than 30 feet away from Ziraj, the enemy can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success. So while he is in your line of sight, you have disadvantage on attack rolls. He is, however, when he lands, going to back up, and you can see that there's an exit out that way. And Olorun, you get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. On.
You used your. I'm sorry. You used your reaction.
Yeah, I used my reaction
to
already.
move. Okay, that is it for Zaraj. Up next is Olorun.
Okay. Is there a way I can move so that I'm not looking in Zaraj's direction and still attack somebody?
Yeah. You can sort of place yourself between him and Star Song and turn your back to him.
Okay. Then I'm going to. I'm gonna bonus action Hex Blade's Curse. I'm gonna bonus action Hex Blade's Curse. So if I turn my back on Siraj, I can only attack Star Song, or can I do the freaking fighter
Yafira?
chick? Yeah.
You can move to Yafira. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. Or because if I'm going closer to Siraj, then I can't do that.
You actually you can't move closer to Zaraj at all. So, but you can move closer to Yafira, and be able to attack her without disadvantage.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll Hexblade's Curse her.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Let's see, what else can I do? I'm going to go up and I'm going to attack her. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and attack her.
Okay.
So that is a. Oh, so close. That's 26 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay. I'm also gonna throw on a. I'm gonna throw on a second level Divine Smite onto that.
Okay. Do it.
So that is 3d8. So that is let's see, 17 plus 13, so that's 30 points of damage plus 5 from Radiant Soul.
Okay.
So that's 35 plus another 3 from Hexblade's Curse, so that's 38 points of damage.
Oof. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you watch. She's almost bloody, but that hit hurts bad.
Yeah. And then after I hit her, I'll be like, doesn't feel so good, does it? Yeah, and then I'll end my turn.
All right. After Olorun.
Actually, is there a way I can? Can I also fly back up another like 10 feet?
Yeah.
I will take the attack of opportunity, but is there a way I can like fly up another 10 feet?
Yes, you do. You don't take an attack of opportunity because she's already used her reaction.
Okay, sweet.
I believe she did. Yafira did.
Yeah, when she used Indomitable.
That's right. So you're good.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Right, over here. I can do. What's going on? That was Olorun on a 9. I see Mars and Hez on 8. So I believe that's Balroth for sure. What you got?
All right, so The one that Olarun smacked is still in the water, or was she able to get up to the surface?
No, she's still in the water. She hasn't had a chance to really move yet.
All right. So there's her. There's the guy I'm pissing my pants from, and then there's Star Song.
Correct.
Does Star Song look any bit fucked up, or?
Yeah, he doesn't look great either. He's not quite bloodied, but he's very close. He's bruised. Maybe battered, but not beaten. Not yet.
And I'm willing to bet, if I remember right, he's in melee with Sirach, so I can probably get my sneak attack off on him.
If you can shoot him, yes, but you can't move closer to him because that would be moving closer to Ziraj.
Oh, I can also remake the saving throw at the end of my turn, right?
If you are 30 feet away.
Oh, I'm not.
No.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, I
No,
didn't mean to interrupt.
It's okay. I'd rather check on those things. You guys are good.
Yeah, I'll just kind of.
Oh, so
Bounce
Talroth,
up.
at the end of your turn, you'll be able to. Because he moved away from you. But you can't willingly move closer to him.
Cool. So I will just kind of pop up, just take the shot at Star Song.
Okay. And you are at disadvantage because you have to look in Ziraj's direction. And if you can see Ziraj, you have disadvantage on the attack roll. And you can't sneak attack with disadvantage. Your options for sneak attack. I'm gonna say you could dive in the water, but if you look at the, I don't want to share it again. Oh, if you have the stream up, watch this. Nope, not that. Not that. Yeah. Okay. So, sharing with the stream my awful map that I drew in like 10 seconds here. You guys can see that Talroth is here, and here's Yafira, here's Star Song, and here's Ziraj, the guy he's afraid of. So all attacks mean you have to be looking in his direction right now. So I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Would I be able? Since I actually haven't done anything, could I just let Treasure go first?
Sure.
Kind of let her position herself.
I'm good with that. Yeah, go for it.
Cool. What is the closest one to me?
Yafira,
So
fighter.
that's what I'm gonna attack.
do it.
And is she? Do I have to move up to her, or is
No,
she like right
she's in
back?
melee. Yeah, she hasn't had a chance to move since you hit her last.
Cool. Then we're doing both attacks. Just one swing to the gut and another to the head.
Okay.
Okay. First attack is going to be a 15,
Miss.
and second one is going to be. I'm trying to think of. 14 plus 7 is 21.
21 hits. Yep.
Cool. That's going to be another 14 damage.
Okay, 14 more points of damage.
And then bonus to second wind for myself.
Nice. Yeah, she is bloody. It is back to Talroth.
So now there's somebody in melee with her.
With Treasure?
With Yafira.
Yeah,
But
they're-
you're still at disadvantage.
you're
though.
still at disadvantage.
I was kind of wondering if I could just maybe just turn in a way where I can't see him to still get the shot.
I
I know.
no,
I'm reaching. I'm reaching.
I know. I Olaroon is in line with Yafira. So that's sort of why he can do it. But you're everywhere you look, he's still in your line of sight. I'm sorry.
All good. Yeah, I'll just
try to take the shot at her, see if maybe I can get lucky.
Okay, go for it.
So even with disadvantage, that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that's 9 damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. Nicely done. Yeah, she's definitely bloody now. After Mars, we have a 7. That's Star Song.
Actually, before that,
Please.
is there something that I can use my bonus action to hide behind to make so that I'm not in line of sight of Star Song or Yafira?
Yeah,
Treasure.
There are some crates you could move back across the river to get to. Yeah.
And don't forget to roll your save.
Yes.
Wisdom save, yeah?
Yes, please.
Has to be to 13, you said?
That's correct.
Oh, thank God. That's a 14 total.
Okay. The fear dissipates from your heart as you move and duck behind some crates. Star Song is.
Should I roll stealth or?
Go for it. Yeah. Please. I apologize. I actually don't think you're capable of rolling below their passive perceptions, but go ahead, roll it.
Oh, it's a 27.
Yeah. So you well done. You are hidden. Star Song is going to okay. The Star Song is going to move 5 feet closer to Yafira. Sirach, you do get an attack of opportunity. Oh
That
no,
will be-
not yet, because he's within melee of you in both places.
Understood.
So he moves 5 feet closer to her. He's now at a diagonal with you. You're floating there. You watch him begin to speak and put together a spell. What is it? Yeah, verbal, somatic, and material. So yeah, you watch him pull with his I don't know, harmonica. And he reaches
He
out.
would have a harmonica.
Yeah, it's not even a harmonica. I think it's a pitch pipe. Is what it is.
What is he acapella?
What
Every
a douche.
time I talk about him, he gets worse.
And he reaches out and he touches Yafira and himself, and he is casting invisibility. And Sirach, you do get the attack of opportunity now, as Star Song is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is running away.
So can I, because I have Hunter's Mark on him, and Hunter's Mark's whole thing is that I can find people better, can I negate the disadvantage I would have on that attack?
I'm gonna double check.
I mean, I feel it's like a judgment call, but it's on you.
He does have advantage on any wisdom, any
on-
perception check or survival check he can make to find it.
Right. And Starsong has advantage on any stealth check and roll a perception check, a flat perception check for me.
Flat perception.
Yeah, so hold on. An invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic or special senses. So you can't see him, but you know where he is. You know the general
'Cause I have a
direction.
special
Because you have the
sense.
mark on it. You do. Yep, absolutely. For the purposes of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by any noise it makes or tracks it leaves. Attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage. The creature's attack rolls have advantage. I'm gonna say you can make the attack roll. It is still at disadvantage.
10-4.
It is still at disadvantage. That's
Can I just
that's all I
add
was
something
asking.
though, just out
Yeah,
of thought
please.
before
Yeah,
he
yeah,
makes
yeah.
the attack roll?
yeah.
Are they still in the water?
So Starsong stepped out of the water. He went into
Okay.
the water to cast the thing. You get an idea where he is because you can see the like you can hear the footprints and the squish
Okay.
squish squish squish. So you can he's not walking through the water. But I do.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yes,
That's
I'm gonna
Yafira,
miss. I
you
rolled
definitely
double
still
fives.
see like Yafira where she is, but he's just trying to help them escape. Double fives.
Yeah, I miss.
Okay.
It's 12, so 12 doesn't hit.
12 does not hit. I am sorry. That is it for Starsong's turn. And he was on a 7. You guys have all gone. So it's just my guys. So Yafira, you hear her sort of curse and spit and not be pleased that they're leaving. She's going to move. Treasure, you can take the attack of opportunity.
I most certainly will.
Yes.
That's going to be a nat 1.
Okay. So 25, 30, 35. She's going to use her action to dash. And you guys see that there are some crates at the end of the aisle there. New round. I see an ace. I see a 2. I see a king.
What is with my terrible initiative today?
Don't you have a +1?
I do not.
Oh, well then, never mind. You're stuck. Sorry.
Dexterity is not in Treasure's vocabulary.
Okay.
I've replaced Cole.
Talroth, ace.
So I don't see any of them right now, do I?
The only guy you can see is Siraj. Is the guy that scared you. But you're no longer scared, so you can shoot at him.
Would I have been hidden from him?
Yes. You're hidden from
Am
everybody.
Am I too far for my sneak attack?
Yes. But I will let you move and still take the shot.
I will do just that.
Okay. You go jumping across the river, basically, over to where Treasure and Saride are. To put you in a vague spot. And you're going to take the shot with the short bow.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit, for sure.
Twenty points of damage.
20 points of damage. Oof. Yeah. It sinks deep into his chest. And you watch him sort of just shear the haft of the arrow with his radical bow. I'm just going to call it that. Radical bow. Anything else, Talroth?
not much I can really do with the bonus action right now. Nothing to really try to hide behind or whatnot.
Not really. You could jump in the water and hide in the water if you wanted to. Rambo style.
Fuck it, I'll do that.
Okay. Hiding in the water like Rambo. Yes, this is the D&D game we all deserve.
With a 24 for the stealth.
Yeah. Okay. After Talroth is Sirach.
So how far away can I, with any nature of an educated guess, like can I still attack Star Song just at disadvantage?
Yeah, you can, because you have a vague idea where he is. You can shoot in his direction, and you can see where his feet are. It is still at disadvantage, but
I get that.
At the very least, you can shoot in his direction, or fly and swing in his direction. Either way.
He's what, 15 feet away?
He has moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Well, okay, because he moved that one to move closer to the others.
He moved 5 feet closer, and then he moved a diagonal back.
Okay.
Because in 5th edition, diagonals.
Yeah.
No.
5th edition diagonals. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to head over to him then.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 3 swipes with the Blades of House O'Rain.
Okay, let's do it.
At disadvantage, that first one's a 14.
Okay.
I think that misses.
It does miss him. Wait, it might... Nope, misses. 15 is his AC.
Okay. Okay, the second one, the lower dice, is a 14, so that's going to be 21.
Yep, that'll hit.
And that'll be 8 plus 4 for 12 damage on that.
Okay. 12 points of damage on that. He does need another saving throw. Uh, 10 is the higher, so he is okay.
All right, and then for my third attack, it is a 13 and a 19. Well, 13 plus 7 should hit with a 20.
Yes, it does.
And that's just another 8 points of damage.
Okay, it's another saving throw.
God, become visible, you bastard.
Yeah, they become visible. Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like, not today, pretty boy!
Okay. Sirach, you were on a king. On a queen is Ymphira. Realizing she is now visible once again, she sort of snarls and spits and is going to turn around and take her 3 attacks against you.
Against who?
Sirach, you're the closest one.
I just moved 30 odd feet away to get up to Starsong.
She's next to Starsong.
Oh, they both ran together.
Yeah, they're all running away together.
Oh, my bad. Okay, they're gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yep. So here we go.
I'm ready.
Ooh, not great for her.
Yay.
19.
Hits.
Before she attacks you, she is going to use her second wind to recover 20 hit points.
Yeah.
And then...
Of course she needs to.
Yeah. And then she hits you with 1. The others are going to miss. 13 is the Does 13 hit?
No, AC 16.
Yeah. So she hits you with 1. So she is going to deal 21 points of damage. And
10-4, that was half of what I had left.
And so she moves 5 feet towards you, attacks 3 times, and then she's going to move 25 feet away from you. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want.
And I will.
Okay.
Ooh, 18 plus 7. So I think that'll hit.
That does hit.
All right, so that's just going to be D8. And that doesn't get... Does that get my +4 for proficiency, all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll be 4 plus 4. Oh, and because it's... Oh, no, she's not Hunter's Mark, so she doesn't get hit with that. So yeah, it'll be 8 damage.
Got it. Okay. She is barely over half. That is it for Yafira. Up next. Olarun.
Okay, I can't reach Yafira in melee. I can't reach Yafira or Star Song in melee, right?
Give me just a second. I apologize. You can. Yeah.
I can?
You can reach Star Song. You can't reach Yafira. You can reach Ziraj or Star Song.
Then I will go. Because I think I'm still afraid of Siraj.
Oh, then you can't reach any of them. Because you can't willingly move closer. Ziraj is next to both of them.
Then what I will do.
Heal yourself.
What's up?
Heal yourself.
I do love the TikTok dance of lay on hands that is happening.
I will bonus action cast Hex on let's see. Cast Hex on Star Song.
Okay.
And I will give him disadvantage on dex checks.
Okay.
So that in case he decides to do the whole invisibility thing again, he gets no bonus from it.
Okay.
And then I will Eldritch Blast Star Song.
Okay.
That is a...
Is at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're
probably doesn't...
shooting at.
Okay. That probably doesn't hit. That's a 12 and a 13.
Okay.
And
12 and a 13 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one misses.
Then I will try for you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and aim the second one at Star Song again.
Okay. Go for it.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm rolling like crap. It's a 12 and a 9.
Okay.
Cody, one quick question.
Yes.
That fear effect, was it concentration?
No.
Okay. Then, because I'm assuming that I'm out of 30 feet of both of them. Of Siraj or whatever.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. And that's a wisdom save.
Yes, it is.
Come on! It's a 12.
Barely fails. Okay.
And that does it for my turn.
Okay. Olaroon. After you is Ziraj. Yep. Oh yeah, because you guys are in. Yep. So Zaraj and then Starsong. Zaraj is going to knock an arrow in his bow. Rush past Sirach. He and Yafira are both at what is essentially the doorway. And he is going to take 3 shots. One at... We're going to start with Sirach. First shot is a 20 to hit. And that is 11 points of damage. Second shot is a 15 to hit. 15 misses. Third shot is a 16 to hit. 16 just barely.
16 AC.
Yep. That is 11 points of damage.
Sirach is down.
Okay. Starsong, on his turn, is going to look at Treasure. And there's something about his golden elven hair that reminds you of your golden skin. And it's going to sort of wave in the wind. And Treasure, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a natural 19 for a dirty 20. She's not impressed.
She is not impressed. You feel the milk and honey words drip from his lips and into your ear, and you can tell he's beginning to assert his personality over you in an attempt to dominate you, but you do resist. With nothing else to do, Starsong runs, makes it to the corner, and out the door. And with that, they trigger the lock, and it springs shut behind them. For Sirach's sake, let's continue. Saride.
All 3 of them are on the other side of the fucking locked door.
Yes.
Then I'll go over to Sirach and cure wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
$15 points, you're up.
Thank you.
Treasure.
Excuse me, there is a locked door in my way.
There is.
Let's see how long that is going to last.
Okay. Go for it.
Especially because that asshole just tried to charm me. That was rude.
It was.
So she's going to go ahead and get up to the locked door and just straight up try to tear it off the hinges.
Okay. Make a athletics check. So it's like a stone door, but you're going to try to hammer it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be just an athletics check as opposed to attacks, or how would it be best?
I'll take either. I can do it either way. There's a break DC, and there's also an AC for its hardness, and it has hit points. So you can do whichever one you prefer.
Did you dip something in the adamantine? Because doesn't that do shit to?
It's automatic.
That's where her
crit.
greatsword is.
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking if I can just attack it.
So for you to get to the door, Treasure, you have to dash, So you can
Okay.
action surge to do your attacks if you would like.
Okay, I'll dash action surge.
Okay.
Go
Yeah.
for it. That's going to be a 15 and a 16
Yeah.
on her attacks.
Against stone. Yeah, both of those will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah.
We do not roll ones at this table. That's better. So 20 damage total.
20 damage total. Okay. 1 second. Checking something. I'll look at that in a minute. Yeah, the door begins to cave in. You could, somebody could start to slip through it, if you guys want to pursue them.
Whoever is ready to go through it, all yours. I'm still hammering this thing away.
Okay. I guess a new round, if you guys are continuing to pursue them. Please. Okay. Is there anybody above a king? Olorun,
I'm at a king.
you're
yeah.
at a king?
I am going to.
So Zaraj flipped an ace. He is going to dash. He's just running.
Is he on the other side of the door?
He is.
I can't even see him then.
Well, the door is open now. Treasure opened the door for you
Oh.
guys. So he is far out of your way. You cannot see him. So you can attack.
Okay.
You can attack normal.
Okay. Can I see anyone else through the door?
Starsong and Yafira have not had the chance to act yet, so they are like just on the other side of the door. It looks like Zaraj has flat out abandoned them.
That's great. That's actually really good. Because I'm going to move as far forward as I can.
Okay.
And then I will use Eldritch Blast one more time.
Okay. Great.
First on Starsong.
Okay. Starsong looks more hurt, for sure.
Yeah. That's a freaking 9. Roll with some freaking dignity, for the love of God. Are you freaking kidding me? I rolled a 2 and a 3. So forgive me if I'm upset.
9 plus what to hit? Or is
No, I rolled a
Oh.
2 and a 3,
I
so my
apologize.
max was 10.
I apologize. So both of those are going to miss. Any bonus actions?
No, I got nothing left as a bonus action.
Okay. King is going to be Starsong. He is... He's going to stop. And he is going to... once again... he's gonna try to dominate treasure. Kind of the best thing he can do. Wisdom saving throw, please, treasure.
Let's see if I pull it off a second time.
Fingers crossed.
17, 18 total.
18 succeeds. Nicely done.
She is really not impressed by this Ponzi elf.
He is not, you are not. So as he wastes the time piecing together the song, you can hear Yafira just yelling at him to run. You freaking moron, run. But he wastes time. casting that spell once again on Treasure. So he only moves 30 feet. That is it for Starsong. Up next is Talroth, Treasure.
Well, he's faster.
So, can I just get my move to get in, or do I have to move and dash?
To get into melee with Starsong, you would need to move and dash, but you can still make it.
Fuck it, I'm going for it.
Okay, you move and dash. You are you're gonna run past Yafira if you do that. Just heads up. She gets the attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll just go right past him and just turn around and start swinging at him.
Okay. She does hit. Yafira does hit with a natural 19 plus 7. So that is going. But you do get to attack Starsong unless she drops you in this moment, because since she's above half, she gets some bonus damage. So that is 16 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that for only 8.
Nice. Nicely done. Okay, and you can attack Starsong.
But he's not next to anybody.
He's not,
Next to
but
any
he
of my
also
allies.
didn't know you were there because you hid in the water, and then Rambo ran after him. So, I am allowing you to sneak attack him. Did you do it?
Nat 20.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your damage.
$41.
41 points of damage. That takes Starsong out. He slumps to the ground, the blood pouring out of his body onto the slick stones beneath your feet. I think that's it for you, Talroth. Treasure.
Well, she just saw Talroth sneak in like a bat out of hell and do something about this guy that was repeatedly hitting on her.
Yeah.
Is this this area thing? Like, I don't get it. So we're
Nope.
gonna go handle Yahira.
Okay. Go for
Nobody hits on my Goldie except for me.
it. There you go.
So she's gonna go ahead and if here's close enough for her to move up to an attack, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my 2 attacks on her.
Okay.
First one's gonna be a 16.
Okay.
And the second one is going to be 15 plus 7 is 22. Okay.
Yep. So the 16 misses, the 22 hits.
Cool. God damn it, we do not roll 1s at this table, Treasure.
Or 2s.
Or 2s. There we go. So that's going to be 14 damage. She really likes 14 damage
14
tonight.
has been her number tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really has been. Okay. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I'm just going to be right up in Yafira's face, so if she tries to run away, she's going to have to deal with me.
Okay. That sounds good. To ride.
If I use my movement, how close can I get to Yafira? Because I'm still in the mouth of the whatever.
You are.
You are.
50 feet.
I can get 50 feet away from her?
Yeah. 50 feet away.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
What's the range on Shatter?
I don't have shatter anymore. I am out of everything useful. I was gonna try to bamf and scare her so she couldn't run farther into the tunnel, but that's 30 feet, so I can't do that. Or is it 60? Please, Christ, be 60. 30. All right, well, bonus action, Mantle of Inspiration. Everybody gets 8 temp HP. That's the only way I can get all of you. If anyone wants to use their reaction to move, you can.
I will.
Action. What the fuck? 60 feet of Vicious Mockery on her.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wisdom save.
Fails.
5 points
Oh.
damage.
And what is her disadvantage on now?
Attack rolls. Her next attack roll.
Next attack roll.
Yes.
Okay.
I also use that. I use my reaction
Mm-hmm.
to move as close to the door as I can, and I'm still flying. I've still got the wings up
30
and
feet.
everything.
Okay. So Sirach and Olaroon, you guys are very close to Yafira now.
So just specifically, because I know I have to spend half my movement to get up, so I can move 25 feet closer, and I'm not picking up the swords of House Lorraine. I'm leaving them where they are now, and as I'm moving, I'm bringing out my bow and arrow.
Okay. Yeah, Talroth.
So how far down the hallway is the other guy?
He's rounded a corner. You can't see, but you used your reaction, uncanny dodging.
That's right. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. I believe up next is Sirach.
I will fly through the doorway. How far away am I from the lovely axe lady?
15 feet.
All right, I will bring up my bow and arrow,
Okay.
and I will shoot twice at her.
Okay. Do it.
Amendment, first thing I do, bonus action, I hunter's mark her.
Okay, so you shift the hunter's mark to her as a bonus
Well,
action.
no, it dropped when I fell unconscious.
Oh, because you lost
So my-
concentration. Got it.
Exactly. So bonus action, I'm getting her with it now.
Understood.
All right, that's going to be 10 damage to her from the first shot.
Okay.
Sorry, I should actually say what they were. The first was 9 plus 9 for an 18 to hit.
Okay, hits.
And the
Barely.
second was an 11 plus 9 for 20.
That hits too.
All right. So the first one was 10. The second one is also 10, just with different numbers.
Okay.
So 20 damage.
Okay. Oof, she's not doing so great. I did math bad. Whatever. That's close. We're good.
Math is the devil's English anyway.
That's fine. Okay, Sirach. Oh, it is Yafira's turn. She is now surrounded by, if I'm not mistaken, Treasure, Olaroon, and Talroth. Yeah, Talroth, yeah. So let's do an attack on each of you, shall we? Yeah, why not? In that order. Well, she rolled awful. I think Treasure's the only one that might get hit, but nope. Not with a 16. She won't. The other was a 5 and 2 plus things. Doesn't really matter. Yafira, you can watch. She is exhausted. She is wearing out, and her swings don't have the might behind them that they used to. New round.
Cody?
Yes.
I am going to upload something into the chat real quick.
Okay.
Just so.
Into the Discord chat or into...
Yes.
Okay, Discord chat. I am looking.
So. There it is.
Oh, nice.
Just so you know.
Cool. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you. Sounds good. The Olaroon, you're up top with an ace.
This Raggedy, look, I'm attacking, and I'm attacking really, really hard.
Okay, go for it.
She still has my, Hexblade's Curse on her, right?
I thought you put it on Starsong, but sure. Yeah.
No,
take it.
Hex was on Starsong.
That was my confusion. I apologize. Then yes, she does.
So I just rolled a 19,
Okay.
and that's a crit on a 19.
Okay. Cool.
So, I'm gonna throw a smite onto that.
Do it.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 27 plus 10, 37, 40, 45 points of damage.
Good
At the
math
end of
or
the
bad
day.
math? That's showtime.
So, right before I hit her, I say, "Take this L, you raggedy ass bitch," and just smite the hell out of her.
Yeah, nicely done. The divine powers reach over you, and they creep down the blade. They burst across Yafira's body, and as the energy and light pour into her skin, she screams out in pain, crumpling to the floor, dead.
Olaroon, language.
I don't have the time for it.
Olaroon, that was impressive language.
Thank you. And he like hands out for like a fist bump. Just
fist bumps.
Absolutely exhausted. And I
She's
was
going
like,
to move in such a way where he can lean on her if he needs to.
he's like, that's 2 down.
I'm gonna roll Starsong over
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of part his legs a little bit. Hey, Olaroon, this will help you feel better. And I'm just gonna nutshot Starsong's corpse. Take a shot.
Wait, is Starsong dead or is he bleeding out?
No, he's and unless you guys tell me you would like to keep him alive, when then you can. But I did not suspect at this moment any of you were interested in keeping him alive.
No, we're not going to interrogate
I
him.
think you're right in that
I was going
regard.
for blood.
Yeah. So
I
it's,
like the idea, but not him.
Yeah, he's pretty terrible.
Well, and he's an elf, so like anything we're gonna do to him, he's gonna be resistant to.
smart. As you guys collect yourselves, you hear the mending magics and chants of Luna back in the reservoir. And you guys have a few moments to gather yourselves.
Does Luna need help? I have some heals if she needs them.
I do too if she needs it.
Luna is okay. You think she's fine, and she's a ranger, so she has some. She's putting together some healing poultices and things, and she's wrapping Freya in them. You guys see, you've seen Freya around. She is the adjunct monk professor who's teaching like inner peace. She looks like she got worked over pretty hard, but she is alive, and while tender and bruised, she is all right. As you guys look around these things, you get the feeling that you have prevented their last shipment, what you have here, of religious artifacts. And as you sort of dig through them, I'll take a religion check from everybody.
All of us?
Yeah, you can all make one.
Okay.
11.
That'll be an 18 from Sirach.
Okay.
That's a
We're-
19 from Treasure.
And we're back to normal with a freaking 12.
Okay. 12. You guys don't recognize many of these gods. I think the top we were hearing was like an 18, 19, right? Talroth, you were... Who was the 18? Okay, that was you two. Unfortunately, neither of you guys are from this area. But a few quick things you can identify. One, there are no elemental deities here. They seem to be racial deities, giants. You do recognize some ancient elf deities. Talroth, they're not really worshipped anymore. A lot of these ruins are old and disgusting. Not disgusting. Long forgotten and out of date. Why did I say disgusting? Notably, they are all from the continent. And notably, none of them that you guys can figure out are currently being worshipped.
Well, they are definitely going for the obscure.
Yeah.
So,
I don't really think I've ever seen any of these guys before.
I mean, I've heard like a tale or two here and there for some of these older ones, but hell, I can't remember half the names or even how to pronounce them.
I mean, if anything, I guess we should. Are they too big for us to take back? Should we draw pictures?
There are some smaller ones you could take with you. You could take the bigger ones if you wanted to put in the time and the effort. It's up to you.
I mean, definitely everything that's been going on, we need to take back what we've got and what we can to Alvaro to verify. First of all, what happened here, I'm sure Freya and Luna would vouch for us with everything that happened.
Absolutely.
And of course, these belong to somebody, even if we don't know who they are or what their importance is to us. They're important to somebody, so we definitely should probably take those back.
I'll pull out the ledger, just kind of jot notes down, starting with Academy certified medical experts have decreed Elstar's song to be deceased.
Okay.
Have we gone over like Star Song's body to see if he has any communiques, any letters, any things that might give us a clue to who he's been talking to?
Make an investigation check.
Also, what size pants, boots, shirt? I mean, it's a fun looking outfit. I am leaving him naked, and I will toss his body to the Otiuk.
The both of them.
That was 13 on the dice for a 14 investigation for me.
Okay. So, Ride, what were you saying?
I'm assisting him.
Okay.
Ooh, let me do that. I literally rolled another 13.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm helping whoever I can with investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check the other corpse then.
Okay. Yeah. Roll an investigation for Euphira.
For me, I'll be making whatever efforts I can to get whatever statues I can back with us. I know I won't be able to get all of them, but what I can bring.
Okay. Yeah.
that's a 16 investigation.
Okay, that sounds good. So you guys look through the materials that Starsong had on him. The one thing that stands out to you is the date, 21st of Apex. That is the one primary note that he seems to have kept on him, and seems to be the most pertinent information that is there. There are some old burnt sort of notes. Look like they probably came out of ledgers and things. You guys think that if you were to take it to one of the alchemy students, you might be able to restore some of it and be able to read some of the notes that were left there. As for things that were on the bodies, they don't have much in the way of magic items, but they do have a couple of chunks of coins. Between the two of them, they have 250 gold pieces. As you guys gather things up, Luna helps you sort of piece together the notes. Some of you have mending and different things, but with some old hunter's tricks.
Which I watch very closely and very carefully.
Absolutely.
Same here.
You guys are able to piece together the gist of what they're doing by supplanting the idols of these long forgotten temples. They are spreading civilized religion to a savage world. And I believe with that, go ahead. Go ahead, Sirach.
No, I got nothing.
Okay. With that, we are going to call it a night. You guys level up. Congratulations.
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, out of curiosity, what level were those fucks?
Each of them.
13?
No, not 13.
Really?
Yeah. It was a challenge rating. Starsong is a 6. Euphura is a 8.
Ooh. What about Zergs?
Excuse me, Euphura is a 9. Ziraj is an 8. So.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Oakley.
I've never been so stressed out in my entire life. Thank you, Cody.
Heck of a battle.
You're welcome, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it stressed you out. So, you guys level up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You continue to zero in on the main bad guy, but you have crippled his organization. So now we'll see if they decide to run or if they try to fight back. And I hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys at home had a good time. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love playing with you. We're going to be back tomorrow night for Storm King's Thunder. I will see you guys later. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have our friend, Theo Madden, coming in.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Geo Madden will be playing tomorrow as I get my revenge on Cody for today's game.
That's fine. Agro is not long for this world. He never was. We knew that. We knew that.
That sounds about right. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I love playing with these guys, and I think Dio's gonna be a great addition as a guest character. So I'm pretty excited. It should be a ton of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it as well. So we will see you guys next time. But until then, be cool.